Earlier in the show, we were talking about the Terman playing fields. With me now is Steve Steiger, and we're going to learn just who the Termans were. Steve, let's start with Terman, the father, whose name was Louis Terman. What was he most notable for?
Well, Louis Terman was a professor at Stanford who's best known for his development of the Stanford IQ test. In conjunction with that, he and other Stanford academics since then have followed a group of students who were identified early in their life as being bright children and have been followed all the way into their advanced adulthood.
And how has Palo Alto recognized Louis Terman?
Well, in the late 1950s, when Palo Alto opened its third junior high school, it named it for Louis Terman.
But now there's a Frederick Terman, who was the son, who was also very famous, and so people probably think, oh, a Terman's a Terman. So tell us about Frederick.
Well, Frederick Terman also was a professor at Stanford. He grew up on campus. He was in engineering. He's best known for his being sort of the godfather of Silicon Valley. His first success in that area was encouraging Hewlett and Packard to remain in this area rather than leaving, going back east and building their companies here. He continued this with supporting other companies, the opening of the Stanford Industrial Park, and what do we have today throughout Silicon Valley all can be in part accredited to him.
And part of the arrangement with Stanford had to do with both land and students for labor?
Well, the relationship of the Stanford Industrial Park benefited three parties. One was the city, who got a tax base. The businesses got access to Stanford faculty and students, graduates for employment and so forth, and Stanford got the leases on the property for money to build their campus.
Wow, you know, the Termans sound like a fascinating bit of Palo Alto history. How could a person learn more about the Termans?
Well, we have material here in the archives over at the main library, and we'd welcome people to come in to look at the Termans, the people, the school, the parks, and whatever else you're interested in.
Oh, thank you so much, Steve.